Hello everyone, my name is Ayomide Emmanuel Agbola. This is my third documentary video in my SQL learning journey. If you have been following me, I've done two videos before now. In the first video, I talked about how to create database, how to create tables. I explained what rows and columns are. And also, I created a table with a primary key. And I told us a primary key is a unique identifier. And also in second video, I talked about constraints and foreign keys, where we also created a table with foreign keys and constraints like enum, like default, like auto increment, and foreign key and like that. And I told us what foreign key is and what they do in our table. And today, what we'll be talking about is something very important, which is select and also from statement. These two are backbone of every SQL query. It is from a table you are going to select before you start any other query statement. Our from is where our execution starts in SQL. Is from a particular table you will select some columns that you want to see at the end of your query. So from is like having a box. You have a box filled with your clothes, and you send someone to the box to go and extract something for you. Okay, from my box, get me my short, my singlet, and my shirt. So that's what from and select is in this context. It's talking about you bringing a particular things you want to see in your select from your from statement, which is your table. So that's what from and select is. It's just like you bringing something from a list of things. You go and select certain things you want to see in your select from this list of something. So now I've truncated my previous table that I used for the BOs, the information for the BOs in my previous video. I truncated it, meaning that I want to use the table, and I also dropped my BRM table. I will not be using that one also. So these are the tables. These are the information that I will be using for my table. These are the data sets that I will be using. Drop means to delete completely. I'll be removing this so I can run my data set into my table, my BOS table. So like I said, these data sets are for my BOS. I want you to use it for my real life practical, how they perform in their day-to-day activities. So after running it, we can see that we have 500 rows. I have 500 BOs, yes, so that I'll be using for this practical. And also, I'm going to check if what I've entered is now in my table. I use select all from BOs. That star there means all. Select all the columns. That's what it means. I want to see all the columns from the BOs table. Now let's run. Can we say that we have the BO ID, we have the mode of application, we have transaction, we have onboarding date, inactive days, age, highest education, general, and performance. So those are the things that we just inserted in our table. And now I will not only show us how to select all, but if you want to select some certain columns, you don't want to see everything. For instance, you want to see the bill ID, you want to see the transaction day and the inactive days of your BO. Instead of you saying select all that it will be so long, you can just extract the exact places you want to see. So I will say select BOID. Let me just pick BOID. Select BOID. Let's also pick transactions. Transaction. Select transaction. Those are the things I want to see at the end of my query. That's what I'm putting in my select. That's what it means. So select transactions, and also let me use one other one to be inactive days. Inactive days. Inactive days. So inactive days. These are the three things I want to see at the end of my query. So let's make it more easy to read. Yeah, okay. Now, after picking all this, I will now tell my SQL to bring it from a particular table. Okay, from BO's table, I want to see all this. I want you to see. I want you to give me all the records of these columns. Now, I will run it also, and here we have the BOID. Can you see that it's the way I arrange them in my select that they return for me? So these are the things we are having. We'll be looking at today, and you can see how select and from statement works in SQL.